Hi, this is Dave, Feldering Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. This week I want you to work out where I am. So where was I stood when I took this photograph? We've got a choice of 3 different maps. So these are all Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000. So am I on map A, map B or map C? And where precisely on that map am I? So let's have a look at that photo. What can we see? Well, I'm obviously just above a very steep drop. We see the ground immediately in front of the camera drops away here. We've got a wide bay stretching out, with a bit of a headland sticking out there with some very, very steep cliffs. You certainly wouldn't want to walk over the edge of those. You'd certainly just fall down. They're so steep that you wouldn't be able to walk down them. We can see headlands beyond as well. Now, whether they're on the map or not, they might be too far away. We've also got a bit of land extending out to sea here. So what can we see on the maps? Could we be on A? Well, we've definitely got steep ground all the way along the east coast here. We've got a bay, small bay there, and then similar steep ground along there. So we could be on A. If we look at map B, we have cliffs, but if you look at the way these cliffs are shown on the map, we've actually got contour lines going down the cliff, so those are less steep, more gradually angled cliffs, certainly these two. What about this one? Could we on Old Nab looking across this bay here with some land sticking out to the right? Well, yeah, that's a possibility. May come back to that. What about map C? Well, we've got some steep ground here. We've not really got a bay shape in here though, or neither have we got it there. We have got a bay coming across here with some steep ground above it, but if we look at the contours there, we've got 80, 70, 60, 50 meters. So if I was stood right at the edge down here somewhere, it'd be below 50 meters looking across. And if we look over on this area, this again is the 50-meter contour here coming around, so this area here would actually be below me, and that's certainly not shown in the photograph. I'm looking up to high ground on the other side, so that doesn't fit. Also got the high water mark there, and then up and beyond looks like we've got some kind of caravan site there at a similar altitude, so that's not shown on the photo, so we can discount C. So let's go back and have a look. We said we could be possibly here somewhere looking over, but again, look at the contours. So here is the 60-meter contour coming down. That makes this here the 50-meter contour. Now it's hard to judge on a photo how high those cliffs are, but I was certainly stood quite a long way below them. So you can see that they are above me to the left and above me into the distance, but also quite a significant drop below, so I'm probably halfway up the cliff height there. So zoomed in here, if I was far enough down this little bit here to be looking up to higher cliffs above me, then I'd be able to look beyond that headland and probably see the harbour sticking out there, which I can't see on the photo. See, there's no harbour sticking out and there's no rocks extending out there, so that kind of discounts map B. What about, could I be on map A? Well, yeah, the first bay that we're looking on, could I be looking from here across to this headland, or from here looking across there? I think this is a good key to look at. This rocky ground below the high water mark, but sticking out to sea. You can see on the photo that looks like the tide's out, or certainly not all the way in here. We've got that finger of land sticking out there. So looking across to that finger of land there, with Normandy Stye Batts being that headland sticking out. And again, if I zoom in and look at the contours here, there's the 60-metre contour. So this little nab here, about 50 metres, but then look up here. Here is the 100-metre contour, so the top of the cliffs is about 90 metres. So photo was taken maybe 50 metres below the top of the cliff and 50 metres above the sea. So yeah, the exact photo location, I got as close as I dare to the edge just beyond this wall here, and I was looking across to that headland sticking out there with the finger of rock poking out to sea. So that was your answer this week. I hope you got it right. Thanks for watching. Look out for next week's navigation task. Bye for now.